Greetings, felicitations. This is supposed to be music and poetry, but I hardly ever do poetry on here because no one watches it. But no one's been watching music lately either, so why not do poetry? Alright, so I'm going to read a couple of happy poems that I wrote, since everybody was getting on me about positive thinking. I'm Irish Catholic. In my genes lies famine, persecution. What am I? Getting happy about, but I'm giving it a shot. All right. So here's some happy poems. Should I start with the first? I don't know. Yeah. Nah, I'm gonna do a happy poem that's not the first one. I'll do this happy poem number 7, in which my old friend Joe Salerno comes back from the dead to visit me. So already I got people coming back from the dead. But like I said, I'm Irish Catholic. People come back from the dead all the time. He's still wearing that baseball cap and has a pen in his flannel shirt pocket. We're heading someplace on Route 80, counting the dead deer along the way. We come to a bear, and he has me stop, silent. We observe the corpse. He sings a song in bear. You can do that when you're dead. We drag the carcass where no 18-wheeler will turn it into mush. He sings to the crows and to the turkey vultures. They obey their natures. Whoa, those turkey vultures are some kind of ugly. Joe laughs and says, what if I told you everything burns with love, like the seraphim? Everything is on fire, even you, Joe, with your losses. What if I told you we'd never see the truth while we're alive? Because if we did, we'd be stunned out of our grudges. We'd leave our grief behind like skins we shed. We'd stand transfigured in the sun. What if I told you this, and I laugh and I say, you just did. And he hugs me and disappears. How is this a happy poem? I remember him. I do not forget. The elephants and I have a lot in common. 30 years and I can still see him cleaning his glasses slowly. We are all burning. The bear lies under Ursa Major. The trucks go by. It is a soft rain falling on Route 80. I love the sound of tires in the rain. Steam rises from the road. The bear sleeps in the cave of my life. When I wake up, I will speak bear too. And as Joe said, I will burn like the seraphim, leaving only this happiness for a wound. And that last line was the last line of one of his poems. So I paid homage to him that way too. So let's do another one. Let's see. Another happiness poem. Okay, here we go. Let's find one that people really liked a lot. I don't know why, but this one seemed to be the most popular. I've got to find it here. I post a lot. I'm over 65, so I do it on. It's called A Happy Poem About My Perfect Life. There are juncos in the snow, and I am frying up bologna in an iron skillet, watching it grow its pink frying helmet, which I puncture with a knife. There is bologna with a sweet pickle and some mustard, all smashed down between 2 pieces of white bread. The frying pan grease with fried onions and maybe a red pepper, all making a sort of slop juice I love. My feet have comfy socks. A red-headed woodpecker appears. Shit, I say to my bologna, check that pecker out. I'm in love with the young woman who brings me mail. I'm in love with the old woman who cuts me some rhododendrons. I place them in a mint green vase. Everyone who has ever hurt me comes to my door and says, I'm sorry. I say, I forgive you, and I mean it. There are dozens, some of them dead, others still among the living. Forgiveness of this order is as good as a fried bologna sandwich. Well, almost. Suddenly I can do 50 push-ups again, with a girl from the neighborhood standing barefoot on my back. I can leap over Plymouth dusters. My heart is healed. Everywhere I go, the gentle fragrance of lilacs follows me. What's not to love? People want power, want palaces, I just want that bologna sandwich to taste as good as it did 50 years ago. It does. I chew. Tears fall from my eyes. The flowers look amazing. The red-headed woodpecker flickers off into the deep shadow of a white pine. Tree of peace. Still in my jammies, I go outside, stand in the snow barefoot, throw a football, a perfect spiral, over the houses of my childhood. It will land, I am sure, in the arms of God. He'll feel its heft and throw it back. Run, Joe, run! It is even now coming down from the moon over the garage roof. Catch it, kid. Hold it in your arms. Still chewing the last bite of that sandwich. I think that's enough for now. I think I've done my duty. There are other ones. Let me know what you